When a narcissist's expectations don't match with reality, this is what happens. Let me begin by saying how nice it is to have you all here. It's a pleasure to have you join us for this video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. The narcissist will look to you to fill every void in their own emptiness. They want you to do everything for them so that they can blame you for your failure and avoid working on themselves. In the event of your failure, they will never take responsibility and will instead look for someone else to fill the role. What you can count on most from a narcissist is that they will be constantly unpredictable and inconsistent. What I mean is that you can count on a certain level of predictability and consistency, even if you can't be sure of exactly when the unpredictability and inconsistency will appear. One of two things typically happens when a narcissist discovers that their ideals aren't being met. Narcissists have incredibly high standards for themselves and the others they interact with. Narcissists are perpetually driven to achieve their destructive aims by their unquenchable thirst for power, fortune, and admiration. That's because if they really want it, they'll go to any lengths to obtain it. In general, their life goals are unrealistically idealistic. Many come close, and some even have somewhat more than their neighbors, but it's still not enough. Narcissists have an insatiable need for more of whatever it is that they want. Narcissists, in a nutshell, are extremely demanding of themselves and everyone around them. This is why many narcissists create a false persona to impress their followers. Unfortunately, narcissists can never settle for the happiness they already have and will always seek more. Narcissists frequently visit others to tell them everything will be okay and that the recipient deserves nothing but good fortune. Money can't buy happiness, and I think they'd forgotten that. Since this occurred, guilt and pain will always be present within them. This leaves them with no excuse for not trying. The illogic of their beliefs becomes apparent now. Narcissists have a strong idealistic streak and enjoy putting on a show because they expect their lives to turn out exactly how they have seen them. Both narcissists and the people close to them have a hard time adjusting to the world as it actually is. People have two options when they discover that the real world is different from their idealized version. At first, there is a state of depression. The narcissist's mood will plummet, making them even more dissatisfied and prone to venting their discontent. When people feel they are being denied a certain quality of life or benefits to which they feel they are entitled, they may turn to harmful coping techniques like substance abuse or excessive eating. Except for their own misery, the narcissist has nothing to offer. For a while, they stew in their own misery, just waiting for something to set off their imaginations. As a second reaction, people typically feel anger and want to get even with those who let them down. They aren't happy with their lives and are quick to point fingers at others for their lack of progress or satisfaction. Narcissists' true character, as controlling and manipulative, is sometimes revealed when they injure themselves while trying to harm the person they believe is to blame. No matter how bad things go, they are not to blame. And even if they do realize that everyone is abandoning them, it is not their fault. Despite being caught red-handed lying or cheating, they refuse to blame others for what has happened. When they come to terms with reality, they will do all they can to cover away their shortcomings, their true identities, and the evil they have done. This isn't how they see things at all. Those who don't conform to their world, where they are the center of attention, can be eliminated at any time. If you want to succeed in life with a narcissist, you have to play by their rules. Truth and reality can be unpleasant, but they are inevitable. However, the old narcissist is acutely aware of their own lifetime and makes the most of their remaining time by inflicting as much misery as possible on others around them. They always look for novel approaches to improve their social standing, financial stability, and political clout. If they had kept all of their stuff as shelter, they never would have had the chance to love or live. That wraps up everything I have to say for today's video. I hope you'll learn a lot by watching this video. In the comment space provided below, I invite you to express your opinions and ideas on this matter. Considering subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell button to receive notifications of new videos. Kind regards, and thanks again.